We have since established from our previous presentations that there are 5 faith groups in the world, and that each group has its hope and gospel. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Judaism, established in 1445 BC, originating from the Old Covenant. The hope and gospel of Judaism is the inheritance of the kingdom of God through the Old Covenant. 2. Ekklesia, established in 33 AD by Jesus Christ. The hope and gospel of the Ekklesia is the inheritance of the kingdom of God through the New Covenant. 3. Imperial Church, composed of the Roman Catholics plus Orthodox plus all Protestant denominations, established in 325 AD by Constantine and apostate believers. The hope and gospel of the Imperial Church is heaven at death through the immortality of the soul. 4. Islam, established in 570 AD by Muhammad. The hope and gospel of Islam is heaven at death. 5. Gentile faith, established in 2300 BC. Examples include Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, etc. The hope and gospel of the Gentile is rebirth and reincarnation. The objective of this presentation is to answer the question, why most Christians observe Easter and not Passover. We established that the Imperial Church is composed of the Roman Catholics, Orthodox and all the Protestant denominations. The Imperial Church was formed by Constantine and apostate believers who departed from the Ekklesia faith. Constantine was Roman emperor and a pagan. The merger between Roman state and apostate believers brought about the formation of the Imperial Church, which was a mixture of paganism and Bible truth. In Roman religion, paganism, sun worship was an important aspect, and played a central role in the daily lives of many Romans. The sun was seen as a source of life, light, and warmth, and was associated with the renewal and regeneration of the natural world. The sun deities that the Romans worshipped include Sol Invictus, Apollo, Aurora, Sol Indiges, Diana, Juno, and Vesta, were associated with different aspects of the sun's power and influence. Sun worship was celebrated with elaborate festivals and rituals dedicated to these deities. For example, the festival of Sol Invictus, which took place on December 25, the day of the winter solstice. The festival involved feasting, gift-giving, and the lighting of candles or lamps to symbolize the return of the sun's light after the darkest day of the year. Overall, sun worship was an important aspect of Roman paganism, particularly during the imperial period, and it played a significant role in the religious and cultural life of the Roman people. Since the apostate believers departed from the Ekklesia faith, they carried with them Bible truth, which was merged with paganism. This resulted in Bible truth being incorporated into the pagan religious holy days and festivals. The purpose was to Christianize the pagan holy days so that it would be favorable for the pagan people who converted to the Imperial Church. For example, the Roman festival of Sol Invictus, celebrated on the 25th of December, was later on renamed and became what is known as the Christmas. The word Christmas is not found in the Bible. As time went by, the Imperial Church also borrowed some ancient pagan festival, for example Easter festival. The word Easter is believed to have its origins in the Old English word Easter, which was the name of a pagan festival celebrating the spring equinox. This festival was dedicated to the Germanic goddess EASTER or Ostara, who was associated with spring, renewal, and fertility. Over time, the Imperial Church celebration of Easter absorbed some of the pagan traditions and symbols of these earlier festivals, such as the Easter bunny, Easter eggs, and the use of spring flowers like lilies and daffodils. When Imperial Church began to spread throughout the British Isles, many pagan customs and traditions were assimilated into the Imperial Church faith in order to make the transition more acceptable to the local people. One of these customs was the celebration of the spring equinox, which was transformed into the celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. The Old English word Easter was eventually used to refer to the Imperial Church holiday of Easter, which continues to be celebrated today. The word Easter is not found in the Bible. Holidays and festivals common to all factions of the Imperial Church, that is Roman Catholic, Orthodox and Protestant denominations, include Christmas, Good Friday and Easter. These holidays and observances are determined using the Gregorian and Julian calendar. For example, Roman Catholicism and all Protestant denominations use the Gregorian calendar while the Orthodox use the Julian calendar. Gregorian and Julian calendars are solar-based calendars. In summary, each of the 5 faith groups observe the following annual holy days and festivals. 1. Judaism observe Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Shavuot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Hanukkah, Purim based on the Jewish, Hebrew calendar. 2. Ekklesia observe Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread, Pentecost, Day of Trumpets, Day of Atonement, Feast of Tabernacles based on the Jewish, Hebrew calendar. 3. Imperial Church observe Christmas and Easter based on the Gregorian and Julian calendars. 4. Islam observe Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha based on the Islamic calendar. 5. Gentile faith include Hinduism, which observe Diwali, Holi etc. based on the Hindu calendar. Buddhism observe Buddhist New Year, Wesak, Mahapuja, Dharma Day etc. based on the Buddhist calendar. Taoism observe the Lantern Festival, Tomb Sweeping Day, Dragon Boat Festival etc. based on the Chinese calendar. If you desire to understand more about Ekklesia's holy days and festivals and their significance in greater detail, watch this presentation, Ekklesia Holy Days.